أهلا وسهلا فيكم بالفيديو التالي بسلسلة الفيديوهات التعريفية بالانتخابات. الحزب اللي معنا هلأ هو الحزب الأخضر أو حزب خرون. رح نحاور نناقش ضبط حول هذا الحزب. لما بنسمع كلمة خرون فمباشرة تقفز لأذهاننا قضايا البيئة، قضايا الطاقة. هل هذا الحزب هو حزب متخصص فقط ويهتم فقط بقضايا البيئة؟ خلينا نشوف مع الناشط ضبط. وخلينا كمان مثل ما عودناكم نستعرض سياسات الحزب بالمجالات اللي اقترحها رابط: مجالات اقتصادية، الرعاية الاجتماعية، قضايا الهجرة واللجوء والمهاجرين، ملف التعليم، ملف الأمن، بالإضافة للعلاقات الدولية. خليكم معنا لنشوف الحوار.
Next one, Groen.
Yeah.
Groen or Green Party. Green parties are all over Europe. They are famous and they always promote environmentalism and inclusivity. We know that part.
Mm,
They are prominently left-leaning parties. They are a bit left, more left than classic social democrats. And Green Party of Belgium is no different. It's one of them.
yeah.
Uh, very fast going through that list. In economy, they believe in distribution of wealth through taxing. So they believe we should tax the high echelons of the earners and spend the money on the people with weaker economical
Mm,
situation. In welfare, they believe in a strong social safety nets and welfare programs. So that's a left program
mm,
common between all of them. In immigration, they support immigration and integration. It's like a motto in Belgium. All left parties have the
yeah.
same idea. Just very fast, talk about integration here.
Yeah.
We integration, we talked about assimilation, and there are other words thrown around.
Yeah.
I have to say that just to be very truthful, when left-wing parties talk about integration, it's different from right-wing parties.
Yeah.
So left-wing integration is that, uh, to be completely just honest and not biased, if we will be nice together, live together, and try our best to solve our problems in context of a community.
Yeah.
But right things do like to have a program in place, some education, some programs, some opportunities to get people familiar with each other,
Mm,
even kind of bringing a force that you learn this, you see that, and you get familiar yourself, so you are integrated. So it might be the same word, but it has different
yeah.
values
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
here and there. So yeah, I'm just saying that. Environment, they all for environmental protection. That's their existential issue, and renewable energy, obviously. In education, they believe in inclusivity and equal opportunity education. That's the same equal opportunity that we heard about before, about inequality in education,
Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
inclusivity, which is this part is a special idea usually. About security, they prioritize community-based approach to security and crimes. So
Mm,
there is a concept, it sounds like scary, it's called community policing. But that actually means elders, important peoples in community should help in the first step to prevent and educate
yeah.
to
Yeah.
reduce the crime rate. So that's the idea that Green promotes. International relations, they are emphasizing on peace building and global solidarity. As
Mm,
you can see, they avoid using the name of EU directly. They are not anti-EU, but they
yeah.
are skeptical of EU. I have to
Yeah.
say that on the left side,
Yeah.
usually that's a general thing between Green parties. And regional issues, greater economy for Flanders within Belgium. So you see the word unity is not there when they talk
Yeah.
about it. So it's a small difference which comes from their left nature. Left parties do not care about national unity, and that's
Mm,
not their first top of the
worry.
list priority. So they will talk about Belgium as Belgium, but they want greater economy for Flanders as well. And I also put Nadia Naji there, which is a co-chair of Green Party. Green Party has two chairs, two
Mm,
actually presidents in other political countries that they are called. There. Anything about Greens
yeah.
that you
Small question here. That whenever we hear green light, we see, oh, these people wants to put electric cars and kill the power plants and just put some green energy. So their agenda is honestly, maybe don't really care much about it. But what I see here, they have full. It's not that, maybe that was kind of their signature. They focus more on these things, but they have program, and that's right. That's right. So they have a program for other things. They have a plan for other things. They have a perspective. So when we see green, it's not only about green energy and that's it. And it has its own agenda, its own program, which we need also to look into and see it, read about it, see what they stand for, this and that. Am I
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That's true.
Yeah,
It's the name of the party, Green, good or bad, it represents something that you want to immediately grasp and say, that's all about it. But obviously, that's not. All these
yeah,
parties have their platform and they talk about more stuff, especially about Green Party. Other than green policies, just to be completely honest, I have to put that there, is one of few parties, one of the parties in Belgium that promotes inclusivity a lot.
mm,
And I've seen they're doing community works everywhere with migrants here and there. I'm not saying they're good or that's bad or
yeah,
their programs are having great results, but that's another thing for this party. And I said something positive. Let me say something negative also.
uh,
Green parties and generally left-leaning parties in Europe, because of their policies about renewable energy, in last few years were generally against power plants. They still
yeah,
are, sorry, the nuclear power plants. They
yeah,
still are. They are closing them down. And during the first few months of the war, that was a disaster for
yeah,
Europe, and some countries had to bring them back. Belgium didn't do that yet, but yeah, again, no judgment. It's obvious I'm judgmental
yeah,
about that, but I'm just saying this as a news. Read about it and find out.
yeah. Small question here. When you say also they are with inclusivity, what do you mean exactly? Can you just explain it a little?
Sure. Inclusivity is an important word. Let's make it completely prominent and out there.
Yeah,
So inclusivity means let advantaged people get more positions. So
mm,
if the economic situation, social situation is linked towards certain people, we
mm,
push them toward other people by give them more incentive, more actually points there.
yeah,
uh, no judgment value again there, but I'm talking about it. For example, if we have a migrant community that don't have many university educated people, we should pay them and make universities get more people from that community and give them more degrees. So
yeah.
this is inclusivity from green point
Ah,
of view.
okay,
That's
okay.
what I understand. And it's about also non-migrant communities like LGBT. It's also
Ah,
about very modern
yeah,
thoughts about gender identity and things like that. So when they talk about inclusivity, it's all these
yeah,
stuff together.
yeah, yeah. Good, good. No, it's clear. طيب، استمعنا للناشط الطلاق والحوار حول الحزب الأخضر وحزب خرون. شفنا أن الحزب هو حزب يساري، ومعظم أو مجمل سياساته هي سياسات يسارية. وشفنا أنه كمان أحد المبادئ اللي حكى عليها باباك ويروج إلى حزب هو مبدأ الانكلوسيفيتي. باختصار شديد الفكرة، بالنسبة للحزب، المبدأ الانكلوسيفيتي هي ضم أو الشمل جميع قطاعات المجتمع في جميع المجالات. يعني إذا كان في شريحة من المجتمع، سواء كانت في حي أو مجموعة عرقية أو مجموعة دينية مثلا، ما عندها نسبة الافريج أو المتوسط دخول الجامعات، لازم نتوجه لها ونحل هي المشكلة. مثلا قطاع التعليم، المدرسين فيه لا ينتموا لجميع فئات المجتمع، لازم نحل هي المشكلة. قطاع الجامعات مثل ما قلنا، الخدمات اللي بتحصل عليها المواطنين مثلا، لازم جميع فئات المجتمع تحصل على جميع الخدمات. فإنهم بيحاولوا يتوجهوا لهي القضايا وبيحاولوا يلاقي حل لها.